Hermetic philosophy has been a captivating and profound teaching for millennia, aimed at revealing the deep mysteries of life and the workings of the universe. This philosophy, rooted in ancient Egypt, shaped the teachings of many cultures and continued to influence Western thought. Attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, the teachings are based on the understanding that everything in the universe is interconnected, all things are in motion, and the universe operates under universal laws. These teachings, often referred to as the Hermetic Principles, offer a profound understanding of the metaphysical universe and the deep principles that govern life itself. These 7 powerful laws provide a framework that can guide us through life's challenges and empower us to live in harmony with the universe. The Hermetic Laws are not just philosophical concepts. They are practical principles that can be applied to everyday life. Each law serves as a key to understanding the deeper mechanisms of the universe and how we can align ourselves with its natural flow. In this article, we will dive deep into each of these 7 laws, exploring their meanings, their applications, and how they can transform our lives. By understanding and embodying these principles, we can unlock our true potential, manifest our desires, and gain mastery over our circumstances. The first and foundational law of Hermetic philosophy is the Law of Mentalism. This law states that the universe is mental in nature. That is, everything that exists in the material world is the result of mental activity. In other words, the mind is the source of all creation. Everything around us, from the chair you sit on to the thoughts you think, exists because it first existed in the mind. According to this principle, the universe itself is a mental construct, a thought in the mind of the all, the universal consciousness that pervades all things. This law highlights the immense power of our thoughts. The mind is not just a tool for processing information, but the very mechanism through which we create and shape our reality. Our thoughts, both conscious and unconscious, are the building blocks of our experiences. When we focus our thoughts on something, whether positive or negative, we bring it into existence in our lives. Our inner world directly impacts the outer world. Therefore, by consciously directing our thoughts, we can alter the course of our lives. This principle teaches us that we are the creators of our reality, and through thought, we have the power to manifest the life we desire. To harness the power of the Law of Mentalism, we must become aware of our thought patterns and intentionally focus on positive, constructive thoughts. By doing so, we align ourselves with the creative forces of the universe. The second Hermetic law is the Law of Correspondence, which teaches that there is harmony, agreement, and correspondence between the various planes of existence, be it the physical, mental, or spiritual plane. The phrase, "as above, so below, as below, so above," encapsulates the essence of this law. This means that the patterns and structures we observe in the macrocosm, the universe, are mirrored in the microcosm, the individual. The same principles that govern the universe also govern our personal lives, and by understanding one, we can understand the other. This law helps us recognize the interconnectedness of all things. It teaches that the same patterns, energies, and forces operate across all levels of existence. Whether we're dealing with the physical world, our emotions, or our spiritual development, everything is interconnected and reflects the same underlying principles. The Law of Correspondence invites us to observe how the patterns in our personal lives mirror larger cosmic patterns. By understanding these correlations, we can gain deeper insight into our circumstances and make better choices that align us with the universe's flow. When we apply this law, we recognize that the changes we make within ourselves will have a ripple effect on the world around us, and vice versa. The third law explains that everything in the universe is in constant motion and vibration. Nothing is truly still or stagnant. Every atom, every molecule, every object, and even our thoughts and emotions are in a state of vibration. The law of vibration asserts that everything in the universe vibrates at a specific frequency, and these frequencies can influence one another. The nature of these vibrations determines the nature of reality. High vibrations correlate with higher states of being, such as love, peace, and joy, while lower vibrations correspond to negative emotions like fear, anger, and resentment. This law shows us that everything is energy, and energy is always in motion. By raising our own vibration, we can align ourselves with higher frequencies and attract more positive experiences into our lives. The law of vibration teaches us the importance of being mindful of the energy we emit, whether through thoughts, words, or actions. When we consciously elevate our vibration through positive thoughts, feelings, and actions, we draw in higher vibrational experiences. This law encourages us to actively choose the energy we put out into the world, knowing that the vibrations we send out will return to us. The fourth law states that everything in the universe exists in pairs of opposites: light and dark, hot and cold, love and hate. These are just a few examples of the polarities that exist in nature. This law teaches us that opposites are not enemies, but complementary forces that define each other. Without one, the other would not exist. Understanding this law allows us to embrace both sides of life, knowing that opposites are simply two aspects of the same whole. The law of polarity invites us to accept that every challenge or difficulty is also an opportunity for growth. The presence of negativity does not mean that positivity is absent, but rather that it exists as its counterpart. This law encourages us to seek balance and unity between opposing forces, recognizing that light and dark, good and bad, joy and sorrow all serve to define each other and create the dance of life. By embracing the duality of existence, we are better equipped to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity and wisdom. The fifth law explains that everything in the universe follows a rhythm, a cyclical flow. Just like a piece of music plays according to a rhythm, everything in existence follows a natural flow. The law of rhythm teaches us that life's events, emotions, and situations are part of cyclical patterns. There are times of growth and expansion, and there are times of rest and reflection. By understanding the law of rhythm, we can better navigate the natural cycles of life. We learn to embrace the periods of rest and renewal, knowing that they are essential for our growth. We also recognize that the difficult times are not permanent and will eventually give way to new opportunities. This law helps us to accept life's natural fluctuations, and by doing so, we can remain steady and centered even in the face of challenges. The sixth law is based on the principle of causality. Every action causes a corresponding reaction. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Every event is a result of a preceding cause. Our thoughts, words, and actions all create ripples in the fabric of the universe, and these ripples come back to us in the form of consequences. This law teaches us the importance of taking responsibility for our actions and understanding that what we put out into the world will eventually return to us. The law of cause and effect encourages us to be mindful of our choices. If we want positive outcomes in our lives, we must take positive actions. By consciously aligning our actions with our values, we create a reality that reflects our highest ideals. This law also teaches us that we are not passive victims of life, but active participants who shape our own destiny. The seventh and final law teaches that everything in the universe contains both masculine and feminine energies. These energies exist not only in people, but in all things. Masculine energy is associated with action, logic, and creativity, while feminine energy is associated with intuition, nurturing, and receptivity. Both energies are necessary for creation and manifestation, and they must work in harmony to bring balance to our lives. This law encourages us to recognize and embrace both the masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. By integrating these energies, we can achieve greater balance and harmony in our lives. Whether we are men or women, we all carry both masculine and feminine qualities within us, and it is through the balance of these energies that we can tap into our full creative potential. The law of gender teaches us that true power lies in the integration of both aspects, and that we must honor both the assertive and receptive forces within ourselves. The 7 Hermetic Laws are not just ancient teachings, but timeless principles that govern the workings of the universe. By understanding and applying these laws, we gain deeper insight into the nature of reality and our role in it. These laws serve as powerful tools for personal transformation, helping us align with the universe's natural rhythms and energies. By living in harmony with these laws, we can create the life we desire and find balance and peace in the ever-changing world around us. Incorporating these laws into our daily lives can lead to profound changes. They offer a roadmap for understanding ourselves and the universe, helping us navigate challenges with wisdom and grace. The Hermetic teachings remind us that we are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of its flow and energy. By embracing these truths, we unlock the power within ourselves to shape our reality and connect with the universal forces that guide all life.